Good morning, kids. Welcome to Melu Classroom. So, are you all ready for a good morning rhyme? Yes. Good morning, how are you today? Good morning, I'm happy, let's play. Good morning, how are you today? Good morning, I'm happy, let's play. Yay! So children, we all learned a new good morning rhyme today, okay? So let's get into our session. Before we start our session today, let's recall the numbers which we have learned so far, okay? We have learned number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. So we have learned numbers from 1 to 7. Yes. So we are going to learn a new number today. But before that, let's get into the story time. Children, listen to the story very carefully. Okay. This is the story of Kushi, the little girl. Okay. So in my story, I have a little girl named Kushi. Kushi woke up early in the morning and she was very happy. Do you know, children, why Kushi is happy? Because Kushi is going for a field trip with her friends and teachers today. Okay, so that is the reason she is very happy and excited to go for a field trip. So she got ready to the school and she was waiting for the school bus. And meanwhile, Mummy packed a few biscuits in a box for Kushi. So Mummy gave the biscuits to Kushi and said, "You need to finish all these biscuits before you come from the field trip." Okay. So Kushi started counting the biscuits in the box. So we will also count and see how many biscuits are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 biscuits in the box. So Kushi said, "Okay Mama, I will finish all these biscuits in the field trip and return back home." Okay. Then the school bus came and Kushi got into the bus and they went for the field trip. After some time, the school bus reached a very beautiful place. It has garden and a lake nearby the garden, children. Yes, all the students and the teachers were very happy and excited to see such a beautiful place. Okay. So the teacher showed the lake near the garden to the students, and the students saw there are lotus flowers in the lake. And soon the students started counting those lotus flowers. We will also count to see how many lotus flowers are there. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 lotus flowers in the lake. Okay. And children, the students started shouting that there are ducks in the lake. Yes, children. So the students are very happy looking at the ducks. And what are the ducks doing, children? Swimming in the water. So the students started counting the ducks also. So we will also count how many ducks are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 ducks swimming in the water. And after some time, the students started going around in the garden and started counting the flowers there. Okay, so they started counting the flowers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So all the students had a good time in the garden and they enjoyed playing in the garden and explored many things in this field trip. And it was time for them to return back to their home. All the students are very thrilled and felt happy with the field trip, and they said thank you to the teachers. So this is the story of Kushi. So children, how was the story? Did you all enjoy the story? Yes. Now tell me, how many lotus flowers are there in the story? 8. Very good. And now tell me, how many biscuits did Mama pack for Kushi? Well done. 8 biscuits. And how many ducks are swimming in the water? Very good. 8 ducks are swimming in the water. So children, what did we observe in the story, children? So we have seen there are 8 biscuits, 8 lotus flowers and 8 ducks. So what is common in all these, children? Number 8. So children, this is my number 8. And we have learned how to count number 8 also. Yes. So now let's count number 8 using some more objects. Okay. Let's count how many balls are there here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now let's count number 8 on our fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So these are my 8 fingers. Yes, children. So children, we have learned to count number 8 on our fingers, right? So now let's snap our fingers 8 times, okay? You also try to snap your fingers 8 times, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey! So now come on, let's clap for 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now we will sing a song on number 8. Okay. So these are my 8 little fingers. Okay. So you also show me your 8 fingers. Yes. 8 little fingers, 8 little fingers, 8 little fingers. Tap, tap, tap. Point them to the ceiling. Point them to the floor. Put them on your laps. Laps. We'll sing it again. 8 little fingers, 8 little fingers, 8 little fingers. Tap, tap, tap. Point them to the ceiling. Point them to the floor. Put them on your laps. Laps. Hey! And children, do you know what is this? Octopus. Yes, it is an octopus. And children, do you know how many legs does an octopus have? So let's count and see how many legs are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So octopus has 8 legs, children. We have learned one more interesting thing in this today's class, that is octopus has 8 legs. Okay, so now let's practice tracing number 8. So children, this is my number 8 and this comes after number 7. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 comes after number 7. So now let's practice writing number 8 in the air. Okay. So with our two fingers, yes, index finger and the middle finger, we will write in the air. Okay. Make a C curve and then a D curve. Go back to touch the C curve. Okay. This is my number 8. It is very easy children. If you practice, you will get it. Okay. So, make a C curve and then a D curve and then go up and touch the C curve. This is number 8. You can also practice writing like this. Make an S and curl it up. Make an S and curl it up. Make an S and curl it up to make the number 8. Yes, so you can try both the ways children. You can first make a C curve, then a D curve and then go up to touch the C curve and this is number 8. You can also make a S and then you can curl it up to make number 8. Now let's practice tracing it on the board. Make a C curve, D curve and then go up and touch the C curve. This is number 8. We'll do it again. Make a C curve, a D curve and then go up to touch the C curve. This is my number 8. And children, now let's see what else we have in our Melu books. We have few caps here. Yes children, let's count and see how many caps are there. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 caps. And children, what is this? Octopus. Yes. So we have learned octopus has 8 legs. Yes children. So now let's check whether it has 8 legs or not. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So octopus has 8 legs. And children, we have few cards here. Yes, we have 3 picture cards where we have few pictures. So now we need to count the pictures on each card and match it with the number 8. Okay. So now let's start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have only 6 here in this card. So now I cannot match it with number 8. Okay. Now let's check this card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have only 5 pictures in this. So I cannot match it with number 8. Okay. Now let me check on the last card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So how many stars are there? 8 stars. So now I should match 8 stars with number 8. So I will match 8 with this picture. So I have 8 stars here, and so I matched it with number 8. So children, now let's practice tracing number 8 on the sand tray. So first make a C curve and then a D curve and go up to touch the C curve. We'll do it again. Make a C curve and a D curve and go up, up, up to touch the C curve. This is my number 8. So children, now let's do an activity to identify and match the dominoes with the number block here. Okay. So here I have a number block and few domino slides. Okay. Now I need to identify the number on this block and match it with the domino slide. Okay. So what is this number? This is number 8. Now I need to identify and match it with the domino showing number 8. Okay. So let's start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is showing only 6. So this is not the one. So let's count this. 1, 2. It has only 2 dots. Okay. So this is not the one. Let's count this slide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is matching to the number 8. So I have identified the number on this block and also counted number 8 on the dominoes. Okay. So you also try doing this activity at your home. So children, we have one more activity here. Yes. Which pet animal can number 8 look like? So we need to draw a pet animal which looks like number 8. Okay. Can you see this picture, children? Yes. It is looking like number 8 and also a cat. Yes, children. So it is looking like a pet cat. So we will also try making a cat by writing number 8. Okay. So let's try. So first I will write number 8. So I should make a C curve, a D curve, and then go up, up, up and to touch the C curve. Yes, children. This is my number 8. So now I'll draw 2 eyes and then a nose and then whiskers, and this is the little stomach and ears and a tail. Is it looking like a cat, children? Yes. So you also try to draw a cat by writing number 8. Okay. So children, we have learned so many things about number 8. Okay. So let's recall what all we have learned in today's class. We have learned a new number, that is number 8, and it comes after number 7, and we have also seen a story of on number 8, that is Kushi. Yes, Kushi the little girl, and in that story we have learned to count number 8. Okay. We have also learned to practice writing 8 on the board and also learned 8 writing. Yes. And we have also seen hands-on activity. Now it's your turn. Children, try to show number 8 to your mummy and daddy on a wall clock. Okay. We all have wall clock and wristwatches. Yes, at our house, right? So now you try to identify and show number 8 to your parents on a wall clock or on a wristwatch. Okay. So you will do this activity for me, right? So that's all for today's session. See you later. Bye.